So there is something that has been really bothering me for years, and recently I just snapped, so I really have to talk about this, and it has to do with the music industry. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. So in a few days, there's gonna be this massive event on television known as Eurovision Song Contest. Now, if you're an American and you have no idea what this is, it's basically a music contest where countries in Europe compete with each other and with Australia for some reason in who can write the best song with the best performance. And I know you're probably surprised because you thought Europe is a country, but trust me bro, there are different countries within Europe. One of them is Sweden, and this year the song Sweden is sending to this contest is performed by the trio known as Kai. And this song is actually really interesting because it's the first time in forever when Sweden doesn't have a song in English. This song is instead sung in Swedish, albeit with a Finnish pronunciation and some Finnish vocabulary thrown in there. However, this is not what I want to talk about today, because what I instead want to talk about is how Kai was accused of plagiarizing the song from some Indian song called Enough Is Enough, because apparently they used the same sample. I will let you listen to it so that you can make your own judgment of this. Now yeah, it sounds like plagiarism until you realize this comes from a very well-known library and you are more than allowed to use the sound from there. However, the reason why I said this has been bothering me for quite a while now is because this keeps happening all the time. Like literally the last two songs Sweden sent to Eurovision before this were also accused of plagiarism. And yes, the melody is somewhat similar, but I'm sure this is just a coincidence. Here is what none of those accusers are capable of comprehending. You see, when you write music, there will always be a song somewhere from the other side of the world that will happen to have a similar melody. And do you want to know why? Because unless you plan on creating the most original and modernistic song ever, you will probably try to make your song sound good. And guess what? We people are not that different from one another, and oftentimes we will have similar opinions on what sounds good for us. And so when you write a song and you think of a melody or a beat or whatever where you're like, yep, this will be a banger, there's more than likely someone out there who will also think of something similar, if not the same thing. But it doesn't mean that they heard your song and decided to plagiarize from you. Like, people need to stop taking things so personally. The world does not revolve around you. No one has ever heard your little irrelevant Indian song, let alone decided to steal from it. You just happen to make a melody or beat that some other songwriter also thought is good. But maybe this is a major coincidence. But what pisses me off the most is that one incident that happened back in like 2019. Basically, this one Swedish singer was trying to send this one song to Eurovision, but then his song got accused of being a ripoff of Avicii's Without You and Sun is Shining. And this was a massive scandal, when in reality it was only like 5 notes that were similar. Listen to this. Those are the only parts of the song that are somewhat similar. The rest of those songs are completely different. And then this Swedish singer, Benjamin Ingrosso, He was like, how dare you steal from other songs, shame on you. When it's like, brother, it's only 5 notes that were similar. And then Benjamin Ingrosso went on yapping about how he made this rule for himself that he can only quote unquote borrow from a song if the song is at least 30 years old or something. But in reality, the only person here that borrows is Benjamin Ingrosso himself from old songs apparently. Benjamin Ingrosso, you're fucking pathetic. You just exposed your own projections with your desperate attempt to virtue signal. Benjamin Ingrosso is an artist himself, so he should know this. And don't get me wrong, he is not a bad artist. Like, he has a bunch of banger music, which is quite popular here in Sweden, but he clearly is not the sharpest tool in the shed. I fucking hate his pathetic white knighting right there, and I fucking hate all this stupid plagiarism BS. Once again, it was only 5 notes, and it's all a coincidence. And this plagiarism idiocy only discourages aspiring songwriters from producing their own music. My twin brother is currently producing some music. Subscribe to his channel in the description. He will probably release a demo version of his album this summer if you want to listen to his music. But imagine how he must feel, and especially how every single songwriter must feel when they will get attacked for their song only because some unknown song happens to be similar. Like, people need to stop being such sensitive snowflakes and such pathetic white knights. I hate all this stupid BS, it makes me angry, and yeah, I'm so pissed off that I don't really want to talk anymore. Have a nice day.